Welcome. I hope you're good, okay? Let us check this interesting activity. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe. All the best. The diagram below shows what? The upper jaws of some fossils. These diagrams are drawn to scale, okay? We can see that now we have the upper jaw or the palate jaw of what? Chimpanzee, Australopithecus afarensis, and the Homo sapiens. Right. So let us check the first question now. There's a describe one visible difference between the jaw of the chimpanzee and that of the Homo sapiens. Of the Homo sapiens, which shows what? The trend in human evolution. Okay? So if you can check now, we're going to focus on what? The chimpanzee here. This guy. And what? The Homo sapien here. Right. So if you can check now, check the size now. We say we have a larger jaw here. The jaw is large in chimpanzee. And if you can check here now, the jaw is small in the Homo sapiens. Right. And also what thing you can mention, check the shape. Check the shape here. Check. It's not the same. Meaning that now here we have a rectangular. Yes, the jaw or the palate is rectangular in the chimpanzee. Right? And in Homo sapiens we have a rounded jaw. You see now? And also if you can check now, we have the presence of what? Diastema, the jaw. We have the presence of what? Diastema in chimpanzee. Meaning that now we have large spaces between the teeth. Yes, of the chimpanzee. Right? While if you can check now in Homo sapiens, there is no presence of diastema. Meaning that now there are no spaces. So when they say describe one visible difference between the jaw of the chimpanzee and that of Homo sapiens, which shows the trends in human evolution, mean that now also we can mention about what? The canines. Yes, let us take the ones that are so we can say the jaw. Yes, we can say the jaw is large, right? The jaw is large. Where? In chimpanzee. You see now? Is in chimpanzee, right? And small in Homo sapien. In Homo sapiens, right? So those are the things that you can mention. And the rest of the things that I've said, you can mention what? The canines also. Because if you can say, if you can check now, chimpanzee, we have what? Larger canines, right? While in Homo sapiens, we have what? Smaller canines. And also in chimpanzee, we have what? Presence of what? Diastema, the gap. While here we don't have diastema, meaning that now there are no spaces in Homo sapiens. And also you can talk about what? The shape of the jaw. Meaning that now it is rectangular, while this one it is what? Rounded. Then automatically you take that 2 marks. All right. So now they say based on the difference in the dentition that what based on the differences in dentition, what conclusion can be made about the change in the diet from Australopithecus afarensis to Homo sapien? Meaning that now if you can check now, Australopithecus afarensis, even if you can check, or even if we move from chimpanzee, meaning that now this is evolution, we are changing, we are moving from chimpanzee, Australopithecus afarensis. So in chimpanzee, if you can check, we had larger canines than, yes, meaning that now here, they are adapted to eat raw food. This is the diet now here, because they have stronger chewing muscles, and the jaw also it is more prognathous, meaning that now having a protrusion jaw, meaning that now this one has stronger chewing muscles capable to tear hard food due to larger canines there. And when we can go to Australopithecus afarensis, when we compare it to Homo sapiens, when we compare, check the canines also, check the canines here, and also check the canines here. So you can see what Australopithecus afarensis has larger canines compared to Homo sapien, ne? But smaller when compared to chimpanzee. Automatically, the dentition, it means that now Australopithecus afarensis, ne? It was eating what? Raw food. When you compare it to Homo sapien, because this is evolution, the changes, yes, of the what? Of the biological species over time. You see now? So it means that now, ne? Australopithecus afarensis, ne? It was eating what? Raw food. While us, Homo sapiens, then we have the reduced chewing muscles, right? We are capable to do what? To chew softer food, means that now we need to cook first. So it means that now, when they say based on the difference in the dentition, what conclusion can be made about the change in the diet from Australopithecus afarensis to Homo sapiens? Meaning that now, the diet changed from eating raw food, yes, in Australopithecus afarensis to a diet of cooked food in Homo sapiens. You see now. Yep. Okay, let me do something. Okay. It was 3.1.2. We said that now the diet changed from eating raw food in Australopithecus, ne, afarensis to a diet of cooked food. You see now, where? In Homo sapiens. Meaning that now, the diet changed from what? Eating raw food where? In Australopithecus afarensis to a diet of cooked food in Homo sapiens. Okay. That is why now. So now they say that now Australopithecus may be described as a transitional species between the chimpanzee and Homo sapien. Remember that now what is a great transitional species, meaning that now you show the characteristics of the two genera or the two species, meaning that now it has the characteristics of the chimpanzee and the characteristics of Homo sapien, right? Yes. And now they say define transitional species. So meaning that now a transitional species, we say that now it is a transitional, it is a transitional species. A transitional species shows what? Intermediate characteristics. Yes, shows intermediate characteristics between the two genera. Yes, or rather between the two species. So one, between the two species, species. Yes, that is the definition of the transitional. They might ask you guys, wow, so you need to know. Meaning that now it is the species that shows what? The characteristics of the two species. So now they say that now use one visible feature of the jaw to explain why Australopithecus afarensis may be described as a transitional species. Okay, let us go back now. Let us go back. Ne? So if you can check now, we said what is a transitional species. Ne? It is the species or a transitional fossil, meaning that now that shows what? The characteristics between the two species. Meaning that now it has the characteristics of this one and this one, right? So now, if you can check what makes us to say that afarensis may be described as a transitional species. Meaning that now we're going to check what? The feature of the jaw. What you see, they say one visible feature. Now I see. You see now. Meaning that now if we can check, if we can check now, we might say the jaw. Yes, the jaw is smaller. You see now, the jaw is smaller, yes, than that of the chimpanzee. You see, but larger in Homo sapiens. You see? So meaning that now, the jaw of Australopithecus afarensis, yes, is smaller when we compare it to the chimpanzee, right? You see now? We say the jaw is smaller than that of the chimpanzee. But larger than that of the Homo sapiens. You see? And also you can see that now. The canines, yes, the canines are smaller than those of the chimpanzee, but larger than those in Homo sapien. Meaning that now, when we compare A. afarensis with the teeth of chimpanzee, we say that now, the canines are smaller when you compare it to the chimpanzee, but when you compare to the Homo sapiens, they are large. You see now? So those are the things that you can mention there. Those are the visible things that you can check. You see? So what we saw that we said that now the canines, right? The canines are smaller. Yes, are smaller than those of the chimpanzee. You see now? But larger than those of the Homo sapiens. The Homo sapiens, when you compare. So automatically the canines of A. afarensis, they are smaller when you compare it to the canines of the chimpanzee. But they are larger than those of the Homo sapiens when you compare. And also, you can mention about what? The size of the jaw. We say that now, A. afarensis, the jaw is smaller. Yes. Than that of the what? Of the chimpanzee. But it is larger than that of the Homo sapiens. So those are the things that you can check. Yes. Because this thing, it is what? A transitional species. That is why. Until you meet again, beautiful, good people. All the best.